So you want to buy a Piper Cherokee 180. And why not? It's a great little airplane, and we'll find out in a minute if it's worth the money. Let's take a quick look at performance so we know what we're paying for. Nothing too outrageous here. This plane is commonly used as a trainer or for light cross-country work. One thing to note is the useful load of 1,100 pounds. It's a true four-seater. So, first step in owning a plane is buying it. To buy one of these things, you're going to have to pay between $40,000 and $100,000, and that's pretty much the full range for this plane. But you have to remember, the cheapest airplane to buy is never the cheapest airplane to own. You can expect to pay $75,000 or more for a really great example. Alright, so you bought yourself a Cherokee 180. Now what do you got to pay for? Well, you got your fixed costs and variable costs. Let's start with the fixed. Insurance is the first, and with a fixed gear, fixed pitch propeller, and less than 200 horsepower, you couldn't ask for a better recipe for an insurance bill. The hangar's got the widest range. You can tie it down outside at your local flying club, or you can get a heated, air-conditioned hangar with a ground crew for almost $1,000 a month. Annuals are pretty affordable too for the same reason as insurance. Your total will be between $5,000 and $10,000 a year for fixed costs. For variable costs, this plane burns a little less than 10 gallons an hour normally. At $5 a gallon, you expect to pay about $50 in fuel and oil. The Lycoming 360 that powers this airplane costs about $20,000 to overhaul. Prop is about $3,000. That works out to about $12 an hour. You can expect an extra $10 an hour in maintenance. Total, $72 an hour, variable costs. So what does it all boil down to? Before we get into that, this would be a great time to like and subscribe if you haven't already. So at 50 flying hours per year, most of your money is going into fixed costs. The total bill is not very big, but you're also not really flying very much. At 100 hours, your cost to fly per hour is actually pretty good, and at 150 hours per year, which is a lot for a personal airplane, your cost per hour is actually quite low. Even your total bill at the high end is $20,000. That's with the Cadillac hangar, by the way. It's actually pretty reasonable for your own airplane and flying a ton at 150 hours per year. All in all, for a true four-seater at 120 knots, this is actually a pretty great deal. So a Piper Cherokee 180, in our opinion, easily worth the money. Let us know what you think, and we'll see you in the next video.